This week's selection brings together games that stand out through atmosphere, challenge, and creativity. From emotional narrative horror and brutal precision platforming, to deep strategy, tactical PvP, and clever management sims, each of these titles offers a very different way to play. Whether you're looking for something intense, thoughtful, or just fun to explore with friends, these games all bring a strong identity and a fresh experience worth checking out. Mutter is a single-player narrative horror adventure that focuses more on emotion than pure scares. You play as a young boy in wartime England, exploring a haunting stop-motion world while dealing with the slow, terrifying transformation of his mother. The gameplay mixes exploration, light puzzles, and simple crafting that feels personal and meaningful. What really stands out is the handcrafted visual style and the psychological tension, making the experience feel intimate, unsettling, and deeply human. Super Meat Boy 3D is a brutally challenging single-player platformer that brings the series' famous precision and difficulty into full 3D. It's all about fast reflexes, perfect timing, and learning through constant failure, with instant restarts that keep the pace intense. The jump to 3D adds new depth without losing the tight controls, dark humor, or satisfying feeling of finally beating a level that seemed impossible. Solar Gene is a deep, single-player sci-fi management simulator where you lead a space corporation and slowly industrialize the entire solar system. You're building colonies, space stations, and trade networks from Mercury all the way to the outer reaches, constantly balancing resources, logistics, and the needs of your crew. What I like most is how alive it feels. Colonists have real personalities, harsh space conditions matter, and every expansion comes with new risks. Visually, it leans toward a clean, functional sci-fi style, and the gameplay rewards long-term planning and smart optimization rather than quick decisions. Infinity Hexadome Tactics is a stylish, turn-based tactical PvP game built around intense one-on-one arena battles. You pick a small team of unique champions, position them carefully, and try to outthink your opponent using limited action points and clever synergies. Every move feels important, whether you're going for immediate pressure or saving resources for a devastating ultimate. Visually, it's bold and flashy, with a strong arena show vibe, and the focus on objectives and crowd spectacle makes each match feel like a tactical duel with real personality. Unshine Arcade is a single-player roguelite that mixes stealth shooting with a slow-burning psychological horror mystery. You're trapped in an abandoned arcade, playing a dangerous arcade machine to earn tickets and slowly uncover why this place exists at all. The gameplay feels tense and deliberate, blending action with careful movement, while the story unfolds in unsettling fragments. Visually, the game leans into a moody, eerie arcade aesthetic that makes every step feel uneasy. It's the kind of experience where curiosity keeps pulling you forward, even when the atmosphere tells you to stop. Mystery Egg Shop Simulator is a cozy, single-player, first-person management game where you run a shop built entirely around surprise and collectibles. You're stocking shelves by hand, setting prices, running the register, and deciding whether to sell mystery eggs sealed or crack them open yourself for a shot at rare figures. The real fun comes from collecting themed figures and turning them into dioramas that sell for big money. It's colorful, relaxing, and surprisingly strategic, mixing shop management with that addictive thrill of unboxing and smart reinvestment. Beholgar 2 is a classic single-player Metroidvania that feels like a throwback to the golden age of 90s platformers. You explore a dark, interconnected world filled with hidden paths, brutal enemies, and powerful upgrades, all brought to life with detailed pixel art. Combat is heavy and deliberate, rewarding timing and smart use of magic and ancient weapons. What really stands out is the atmosphere, inspired by dark fantasy and Middle Eastern mythology, giving the journey a unique tone. It's challenging, nostalgic, and deeply satisfying for anyone who loves old-school exploration and progression. The Plant Shop is a single-player, cozy horror game that quietly unsettles you while pretending to be relaxing. You spend your nights crafting plants, serving customers, and slowly growing a small shop. But the calm routine is constantly disturbed by strange conversations and unsettling events tied to an old town curse. The gameplay loop is simple and soothing, yet the VHS-style visuals and eerie sound design make everything feel slightly off. It's that perfect mix of comfort and tension, where nothing seems dangerous at first, but you're never quite alone. The Path into the Abyss is a hardcore, single-player, first-person survival shooter set in a flooded, post-apocalyptic Buenos Aires, shaped by cosmic horror. It's an open world where nothing feels scripted. Factions fight over territory, NPCs live their own lives, and your choices genuinely change how the world reacts to you. Gameplay focuses on scavenging, maintaining weapons, managing sanity, and surviving dynamic weather while something unseen constantly watches from the dark. The atmosphere is heavy and oppressive, with realistic gunplay and deep systems that make every step into the abyss feel dangerous, personal, and unpredictable. Mind Geon Renegades is a fast, sci-fi, roguelite bullet hell that's built for both solo play and co-op with up to 3 players. Every run sends you deeper into the planet Paimo, where you're fighting swarms of enemies, dodging dense bullet patterns, and greedily mining valuable resources. The real tension comes from deciding when to push deeper for better rewards and when to cash out safely. What makes it shine is the teamwork. Gadgets, weapons, and ultimate abilities combine into powerful synergies, especially when players coordinate roles. Visually, it's colorful and chaotic, and the constant sense of risk makes every descent feel exciting and unpredictable. Escape Academy 2, Back to School, takes the classic escape room formula and turns it into a playful, open-world puzzle adventure. You can play solo or in co-op, either online or on the couch, exploring a living campus where even the hallways feel like puzzles waiting to be solved. The escape rooms are clever, creative, and often hilariously dangerous, and the new story slowly pulls you into a deeper mystery behind the school itself. Visually, it's colorful and charming, and the relaxed pacing options make it perfect whether you want intense brain teasers or a fun puzzle night with friends. Gretel and Hansel is a twisted, single-player fairy tale adventure that feels like a storybook gone wrong. You play as Gretel, guiding her brother through a cursed forest filled with clever puzzles, deadly traps, and a constantly looming witch. What makes it special is how death becomes part of the experience, revealing secrets and new paths instead of just punishing you. The gameplay blends point-and-shoot mechanics with playful exploration, and the hand-painted watercolor visuals give the world a beautiful but unsettling charm. It's dark, mischievous, and full of personality, turning a familiar tale into something wonderfully strange. From haunting stories and skill-based challenges to co-op chaos and smart simulations, this lineup shows just how varied modern games can be. Each one delivers its own flavor of tension, discovery, or satisfaction, and together they prove there's always something new waiting to be played.